after midnight. Friday, mostly cloudy. Much cooler with highs in the lower 50s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly cloudy. Cold with lows in the lower 30s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Saturday, partly cloudy. Highs in the lower 50s. Saturday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows around 30. Sunday, partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 50s. Sunday night, mostly cloudy. Not as cool with lows in the lower 40s. Monday, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers in the morning, then a chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 60s. Chance of rain 40%. Monday night, cloudy. A chance of showers in the evening, then showers likely after midnight. Lows around 50. Chance of rain 60%. Tuesday, mostly cloudy. Showers likely, mainly in the morning. Windy with highs in the lower 60s. Chance of rain 70%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers in the evening, then partly cloudy after midnight. Windy with lows in the mid-40s. Chance of rain 20%. Wednesday, partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 60s. Here is your area's open water blowing 40. Wind gusts may be higher. Rest of tonight, windy. Mostly cloudy with a 20% chance.
All right, guys, what is up? Hope you guys are doing all right out there. Once again, like I said, I'm sorry about what happened earlier. Apparently, we were having some problems with, with the stream and everything like that. We were live for like literally over 7 hours earlier, and literally in the midst of it all, it decides to cut out. But luckily, just luckily, there was not much happening when it did cut out, which is good. Like I said, we have only one severe thunderstorm warning right now. We're picking up here where we left off. Like I said, I'm sorry about that, you guys. The Wi-Fi here has been very bad. Wi-Fi is terrible here, and I just really hope it does not do it again. Because if it does it again, well, it's not good, and I'm gonna be complaining about that. But anyways, hope everyone's doing all right there. Let's see here. Luna says, welcome back. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Dylan says, enhanced risk for Mississippi. Yes, there is. What's up, Pilot? Hope you're doing good. We have White Wolf. We have Zero. What's up, you guys? I see a lot of you guys here on the other stream. Hope everyone's doing all right out there. So right at the moment, we are seeing one severe thunderstorm warning. They do have a tornado possible tag on this thing here. Let's see. Okay, so there might be a little bit of rotation here towards Homewood. Kind of looks like a little something popping off right there, which might be something we should watch. Now, does it scream tornado warning material right now? Probably not. There's nothing on correlation coefficient. We're good. We're good. So this includes areas of Norris, Homewood. Let's see, Fikestown. This is for Blucky Town. Okay. Ball Hill across Interstate 20 here. Let's see, Donahoe. We have Forest. We have Yersey Town. We have Dennis Settlement, Little Italy. And we have Lawrence and Lake area. That is what we are looking at there at the moment. So everything went out. All social media went out too. That's what I heard. There's some type of cyber something going on here. I don't know if that was what happened with my stream. If I had some issues with it. Hopefully not. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's done with all that. Let's see. Patrice is here. What's up? Hope you're doing good, guys. Like I said, we're looking pretty all right now. Like I said, I did not give up on you guys. I wanted to come back here to continue the stream where I left off here. It sucks. I know it really does. We lost, all of our viewers that we had here earlier. But hopefully we can regain that, and hopefully we don't have any problems from here on out with the stream. And like I said, if you guys could, for me, leave a like on this live stream. And if you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Because like I said, we were live here for so long earlier. And, we're continuing where we left off here. So it'd be greatly appreciated. So it kind of looks like we might be starting to move into that wintry precipitation here. Kind of across portions here, like I said, kind of across portions here of Oklahoma as we were watching here. Maybe a little bit of snow was introduced with that. We were seeing that a little bit ago before we head off here. We'll go ahead and switch over here to the radar view. This is the reflectivity. We'll take a look at the overall winter weather radar. So honestly, it mostly shows in the form of rain. And like I said, we did have some people there in Kansas City. Someone was in Kansas City and said it was sleeting, even though it's all green, which means just normal rainfall. Going to bed in Columbus, Mississippi. Wake me up if it gets bad. Thank you. No problem. Let's see here. Is Williamstown, Kentucky okay? Yeah. Most of Kentucky, I mean, there is a little threat for Kentucky today, but obviously nothing along the standards of like what we're seeing here towards, areas like, Mississippi and that. Like I said, here's the latest information from the Storm Prediction Center here. Like I said, we have a big enhanced risk here. Cross portions here of, Mississippi. This was once, like I said, when we first started our live stream, way long ago, we were at the zone here where we were looking, this enhanced risk. It covered a lot of southeastern Arkansas here. Like I said, also portions here of Louisiana. You can see the latest and greatest, outlook here. This is actually a little bit old. Our next update will probably be around 2 in the morning here sometime. So obviously right now it's 11 for me, so we're getting close. But like I said, we had this enhanced risk covering a lot more greater areas here. They still have that significant side of it. It's on the far right-hand side there for maybe a few big tornadoes being still possible. But overall, I mean, that tornado threat does move all the way into western Kentucky and southern Illinois. So, like I said, that's something we probably should continue watching here. But anyways, like I said, we have one active severe thunderstorm warning here that's in effect here, which is good. Obviously, earlier we were seeing a lot more crazy stuff happening here. Hopefully, it continues to be the way it is right now, and hopefully we don't see too much more activity. At the moment, being honest with you, I really don't see too much activity happening here. Which is definitely good. Which is definitely good here. We're going to switch over back here towards Lake Charles way. Yeah, you can see that the cold front's already moved its way through the areas here in western and south central Louisiana, which is definitely pretty crazy. Let's see. Oklahoma, just light rain, made it turn into snow where I'm at. I honestly would not trust that too much here. We'll take a look at the current radar here for you. You can see how there's a little bit of stuff happening there toward you. But it looks like, I mean, the temperature even is still pretty daggone warm. So don't expect, I mean, even if you did get a little bit, like I said, even if you did get a little bit of snow, it would not stick at all because it's just simply way too hot here. But anyways, that is kind of what we're looking at. But we still have a pretty decent embedded thunderstorm here going through portions of Mississippi. The main line has already pushed through Jackson. This is heading more east here. So, with that being said, like I said, a lot of this risk here, I believe, is mostly over. Let's see, next week's storm could be worse, possibly. Let's hope not. Let's really hope not. Let's see here. EF2 or greater seems possible tomorrow too. Well, for tomorrow's outlook, we only have a 2% chance here. Like I said, tomorrow's outlook is really nothing special. We take a look here to tomorrow's. However, across the Ohio Valley, we do have ourselves a thunderstorm risk here. Possibility. No tornadoes, just some damaging wind possibilities here. Maybe some, honestly, maybe some tornadoes across the south, but that's about it. Maybe a tornado or two here towards like the panhandle of Florida, southern Alabama region. This is be for like early. Once again, this will be kind of for like early tomorrow. But anyways, that's kind of what we're looking at there. But once again, yep, severe thunderstorm warning in effect. We have 21 minutes to go. We really don't have too much more to go. Like I said, we have this here for Homewood. We have it for Norris, Fikestown, Buckleytown. We have Ball Hill. Let's see here. Little Italy, Donahoe. We have Erseytown, Forest, Hazel, Wolf, and let's see, Lawrence here. That is inside of this severe thunderstorm warning here. Like I said, obviously the main concern out of this here is the possibility for 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Maybe some of those wind gusts could get up to 60 miles per hour. And there is a possibility of a tornado. Like I said, they have a tornado possible tag. But like I said, with everything going on right now, it does not look like there's really anything crazy kicking off there. A little bit of a highlighted area right here. But that's probably just some straight line wind damage, honestly. Yeah, I really don't think that's anything too crazy. So we're looking good for right now. We'll switch here to eastern Louisiana. Take a look at the radar view. It does not appear that there's really no areas of rotation here. I think we're good here for right now. This is starting to become weekly in Louisiana. I mean, it's because you got the Gulf of Mexico. You know, this big pool of warm water and everything like that. It's just crazy. You know, it's pretty crazy. But like I said, once again, guys, we have ourselves, like I said, we have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning. Like I said, this also cuts through portions of Interstate 20. That right there, that is a highlighted area. That's probably some damaging wind gusts here. Let's see. Awesome says, do I think a slight or an enhanced risk is possible in Ohio tomorrow? Definitely, probably not enhanced, but maybe a slight risk here. Maybe for the terms of damaging winds, maybe a small slight risk theoretically could happen. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it just stays as marginal, to be honest with you. Because I don't think it's going to be slight. Honestly, I really the more I think about it, I think it's going to be more marginal than anything because there's really not a lot of instability up there. You know, it's mostly just in the form of you know, what's left of this system essentially, and I mean, like I said, there's really not much. But you can see here that the wind direction has changed to the east, so the winds are blowing to the east now. So that's in that cold air I was telling you guys that's backing behind the system here. Because, like I said, it's really cool how these systems work, essentially. Like I said, it's basically just a big engine, essentially, which I'll go ahead and show you guys exactly what's going on here. So we have a low-pressure system that is, you know, located somewhere, you know, towards, you know, Missouri here at the moment. We have ourselves a lot of warm air drawing its way up here and wrapping around, because these things rotate counterclockwise here, which is really, really, really cool. And then we have some cold air coming up from the north and bashing against the backside. So basically that interaction between that warm air we were talking about and the cold air creates, you know, the thunderstorm interaction. You know, that's the atmosphere has to release its energy somehow in the form of thunderstorms. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. But anyways, like I said, yeah, we got to watch out for this. Does look like there is some pretty nasty wind gusts here on this one in particular storm here. Right here towards Homewood. Once again, this is in Mississippi, Homewood, Mississippi, directly due east of Jackson, Mississippi here. Which, obviously, with that being said, that is, that's kind of what we're looking at. You know, that is indeed what we are looking at here. So, once again, let me know. Let me know if you have any guys, like I said, let me know if you guys have any questions throughout this here. But like I said, I mean, it looks pretty good right now. I'm going to take this over to the HRRR model here really quickly. I want to see what's going on here in the big range. Since there's really not too much activity going on here, so let's go ahead and do that here right now. So as we look over here to the HRRR model, here's all that rain moving up here. We track our way down here in time. Like I said, obviously for areas of like, you know, eastern Kansas possibly, towards northwestern Missouri, you know, northern Missouri too, southeastern Iowa, northwestern Illinois, southern Wisconsin here, will probably be dealing with a bit of snow, you know, out of this event here. So that's something we should definitely, you know, consider watching here. I mean, like I said, a little bit of accumulations is actually in the forecast here. You know, like I said, it's going to be really changing the snow here, kind of around, yeah, honestly, kind of maybe around, you know, 3, 4 o'clock Eastern, which is 2, 3 o'clock Central. So that's something to watch out there for. You know, that's something to watch out for. But that snow will proceed. I mean, like I said, even the NAM 3-kilometer model is very, very much in agreement with the HRRR here and showing all that activity moving through. But like I said, and then after that, we're going to have some high pressure build its way into the region here, which is definitely going to be quite good. You know, definitely we're going to have some high pressure building in, which is basically just leading to a lot of good conditions, a lot better conditions than what we're dealing with here right now. So this is only temporary. But like I said, we have this embedded line here that's just causing some concerns for maybe some damaging wind gusts. But other than that, really, like I said, there's really anything else too much crazy going on at the moment. Like I said, honestly, I'm very, very glad that my, you know, stream cut out whenever there was really nothing happening. I mean, obviously, I'm not glad it cut out, but golly, dude, it was crazy. You know, we were live for 7+ hours here on the channel, and it was just had to cut out there, you know. But anyways, but that's that. So. Yeah, so there's a bit of heavy precipitation falling here towards Homewood, getting ready to cross into Norris. Let's see here towards Buckley Town, towards Ball Hill. Yeah, towards these regions here, we're going to have to continue watching. This is for forest, too, which, I mean, obviously there's this is an area here, forest. But, yeah, we just got to watch out for this embedded line here. As of right now, like I said, it does not pose any big concerns. There is a few little areas, though, that there is some pretty... there's some pretty interesting things going on here. Let's see, Mr. Crane, or Mr. Candy Cane says, any news for Laurel, Mississippi? Well, first of all, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. So when it comes to Laurel, Mississippi, we move over here. So you wanted to know any news. So at the moment, there is nothing but just some light rain that's happening right now. And we track our way to the east here. You know, obviously, this line here is going to be tracking this way to the east here. And eventually, this is going to be impacting your location, probably within the next hour or two. So definitely keep an eye out for it. You know, like I said, obviously there is a possibility that there could be a few strong to severe storms on that line by the time it does get to you. So it's definitely worth considering to watch, you know. Yeah, current conditions here is like 67 degrees. Pretty nice, actually. Yeah, 67, but look at this. You go all the way to the western side here. Obviously, all the way here towards, you know, western Louisiana, the temperature drops dramatically. So, but yeah, that's that. So that's the same thing's going to happen for you too. Absolutely. Haley says, "Did my internet cut out?" Yes, it did. Obviously, if it didn't cut out, then we would still be here, or we would have still been here during the midst of our first stream here. Unfortunately, it had some problems and it cut out. But wow, cloud base is only 300 feet. Good golly, yeah, 2,600 feet cloud base there. 1,600 feet. Cloud base 12,000 feet. Or sorry, 1,200 feet. That's the big difference. Big difference there. But anyways, I mean, like I said, other than that, guys, I mean, it's still... It's calmed down a lot. And honestly, I hope it'll stay this way. Mr. Candy Cane says, so I'm fine for now? Yeah, you're good. You're good. For now. But I'd still keep a watch on it, okay? Like I said, for this moment right now, you're okay. But like I said, it is worth watching. So like I said, definitely keep on watching this here, okay? We move up here towards like Nashville area. Like I said, Nashville is actually also in the risk here. For today, we have a marginal risk here for Nashville. But honestly, I don't think it's going to play out here. I really don't. Because, like I said, we take a look here over towards the southeast here. We go ahead and move over here to the meso-analysis. Like I said, we take a look at what's going on right here. So basically, we have all of this warm air that's basically drawing in ahead of this front here. Like I said, the cold air is doing the opposite and coming back from the back and basically backing this way. So, with all of that being said, and we take a look here at the overall energy in the atmosphere. Like I said, we take a look here over at the mixed layer cape here. You can see how the energy really gets cut off here, you know, towards central Mississippi. So it really only seems like, you know, a lot of that energy that's there for thunderstorms to fire off here, it looks like that's been limited quite a bit. You know, for these areas. Like I said, the most of it is kind of right in the southern areas here in Mississippi at the moment. But I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, you can see how it's kind of closed in on itself there. Let's see. We're going to take this a little bit higher up north. Midwest region there. We're going to take this a little higher up north. There's a little bit of energy in western Tennessee there. Maybe to produce a thunderstorm or two, but honestly, I really am not. I think this has been. I think this really underperformed. This event. I think it's really underperformed than you know, what was forecasted, which is good news. I mean, obviously, anything underperforming is great, meaning that everybody was prepared for the worst and, you know, things are looking a little bit better now. I mean, I can tell you this, that we're probably through the worst of this event, which I'm sure that's a good thing for a lot of you guys. I mean, we haven't had a tornado warning here in probably about an hour, so that's some good news. And like I said, hopefully it stays that way. We don't want any more. Like I said, we've been live here for a long time, and like I said with our previous stream, and we throughout that whole stream, like I said, throughout that whole 7 hours of us being live, we were basically we only seen like 3 tornadoes actually touch down there. But we had several tornado warnings, and we had some areas that needed tornado warnings that didn't get them. But you know, it's just crazy. Yeah, a lot of these thunderstorms are starting to really kick off here. Getting ready to hit New Orleans actually right now. Yeah, New Orleans is about to get hit pretty good. Let's see. Do I have a live camera? I do have a new live camera in New Orleans. So, oh yeah, no, we have a live camera here in New Orleans, and people are getting ready to completely get drenched. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Getting ready to get drenched out there. It's crazy. Let's see. Sewing says, "Wow, I missed 6 hours." Basically, yeah, we were live all day. We were live here since the very first warning of the system went off. And I'm going to try to be here until probably a little past midnight. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to be here for a while, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm never giving up on you guys. And when there is conditionally favorable thunderstorm activity, then obviously I'm going to try to go live to, you know, give y'all coverage on it. Yeah, oh, this is up here towards me. Interesting, yeah, here towards me it's actually clear for the most part. See, I don't know if this line is going to be moving through me or not. I'm pretty sure it will be. Oh yeah, no, it's going to be moving through me like tomorrow afternoon. The main front will be. Gotcha. Haley, don't jinx it. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning just got issued here for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. This includes portions of Decatur, Newton, Hickory, Chunky. There's a place called Chunky. Okay, Montrose. These areas are now in a severe thunderstorm warning. We got to be watching out for them. But like I said, heavy precipitation here. Moving through, obviously throwing the potential for some damaging wind gusts here too. So we're going to have to watch out for that. I mean, look at that. That's a pretty nasty looking storm there. Yeah, all of that there. That's just possible some damaging winds we're looking at there. But we'll watch it. We'll see what happens. And like I said, once again, guys, if there is anything that we can do, like I said, if there's anything that we can do, let me know. Because, like I said, we got you guys covered here. We're going to be here for y'all to make sure you guys are staying up to date here with the latest info. Because, like I said, I mean, there's going to be the possibility for some nighttime tornadoes tonight. And, like I said, with the nighttime possibility there, like I said, that's obviously not good. You know, we don't want any nighttime tornadoes to be happening here. Because, like I said, that's just overall very dangerous. And, like I said, whatever we can do to keep that, you know, keep the word out there, we're going to do here. But like I said, even though there's really not much happening right now in this severe thunderstorm warning here. But that's what we're looking at here. Let's see. We have a radar up here, northeastern. There we go. Yeah, towards Tupelo. Right now, it's pretty dead towards Tupelo. Sasquatch says, "What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here." Let's try. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's pretty well defined there off the coast. Apparently, a lot of lightning activity has been kicking off there. Which I wonder if the satellite has picked it up. see satellite radar. We're gonna see. I'm sure there's a lot of. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of lightning detection going on there. I mean, like I said, you can see there's a lot of lightning bolts, showing up here in this little cold front there. That is obviously, a lot of lightning detection that's happening right now, which, like I said, that pretty strong storm still. I mean, like I said, just a severe thunderstorm warning here. We have 35 minutes to go, so this will be in effect here until 11 Central, by the way. 11 Central, which is 12 Eastern. So it'll be midnight Eastern by the time this thing gets expired. So, like I said, it's been a seriously busy day. Or a long day, I should say, for me. It's been pretty crazy. I'm just kind of getting tired, but I've got to keep pushing, guys. Been watching you. Let's see here. Was on my way to Chicago. Starting to rain here in Wilmington. I got you, Sasquatch. Let's see. Mr. Insall says hello. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing good. Michelle says hi. What's up, Michelle? Hope all is well with you guys. Once again, I'm glad to have you all here. Like I said, we're watching Mississippi right now. It's really interesting to see this, though. Look at this. We just had this big, weird storm line. You're basically this big old complex here. And like I said, ahead of it, there's a lot of moderate precipitation. Same thing behind it, too. It's just embedded in a bunch of rain. Which, let me actually switch over here to, we have some live cameras. Let's see here. Yeah, we got some live cameras here to look at. We got Mississippi. And we'll go ahead and switch on over here. Let's see. So the storms right now has already pushed through Jackson. They've already pushed through Jackson. What about Laurel? Yeah, Laurel's getting ready to get hit here soon. Collins. Yeah, we have a camera in Collins, but unfortunately one of the views is out. There we go. We'll go ahead and switch over to this here right now. Live camera in Collins. And what I said, Collins is basically south of that severe thunderstorm warning here. Which Collins is right there. And there's his line that's moving through. So, this camera is also pointing south. And the storm's coming from the west. So we might need to pull up a different camera here, y'all. What about this guy? Is there any west? No, there's no west on that one. Let's see. This one, there's no west on that one either. Interesting. Let's see. That's a west one. Where's this at? Hattiesburg? Yeah, Hattiesburg. Oh yeah, Hattiesburg's going to get hit here soon. Like I said, there's Hattiesburg right there, and that line is still yet to hit those areas, so might be a good camera options to look at. Let's see. Does this one go west? Yes, there is a west camera on this one. Let's take a look at that. That's right at a stoplight, too. Did that just turn black and white? What the heck is going on with that camera? It just straight up, it's going from like... Okay, that's a little odd. Let's try a little one down here. Yeah, let's try this guy right here. Got a cop car going down the road there. Once again, this is pointing to the north, I believe. Let's see, we'll double check that. Yeah, pointing north here. This is north of Hattiesburg. So it is kind of pointing towards that. It is kind of pointing towards that storm complex. So we'll have a lot of camera views, as these storms do continue progressing across these regions here, which is obviously good. But I mean, overall, y'all, I mean, today's definitely underperformed from what it seems like. Let's see, we're gonna switch over here to. Oh, we might have a good camera here, maybe. We'll see. It's kind of pointing down towards the road, but it's definitely pretty close. US 98 west of Mississippi 589, which is interesting here. Already breaking out the third water today, you guys. For some reason, I didn't finish these, and they ended up at the same level. Like, only like a centimeter left. And then you got this guy. So I've been through basically 3 bottles of water today. Definitely good to stay hydrated during this event. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, a lot of talking for sure. You're gonna need all that. But that's what we're looking at. Let's take a look here. There's one to the east. We're gonna go central Hattiesburg. See, east, north, south. They literally have everything but a west camera here. That's just pretty crazy. Everything but a west camera. We might have ourselves a little bit of a. Yeah, we might have ourselves a camera right here that's actually in the storm. If not, it's close. You know, if not, it's really close. Has there been any tornadoes tonight? Yes, there's been a total of 3 tornadoes today. Or you mean like tonight? Like at nighttime? Not sure, but I know there's been a couple tornadoes. I wasn't really paying attention to the timing of it. I was just trying to keep everybody involved with it. But honestly, from what it looks like, I mean, compared to the cameras we were watching out here earlier, I mean, it looks like a lot of the lightning activity inside the storms have kind of fizzled out here. Let's see. Let's take a look here at some cameras, and yeah, here we go. We got some cameras here in eastern Jackson, which Jackson's already got the activity, but all that storm activity is over there. And like I said, we do have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect here. Like I said, once again, for Newton, for Hickory, for Clear Springs, Pilgrim Grove, Verbs, Montrose. We have Rose Hill included there. Little Rock. And, okay, this is not Little Rock, Arkansas. This is Little Rock, Mississippi, by the way. Michelle says, thank you, no problem. No problemo, my friend. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on those cameras there. Let's see. We're gonna take a look a little bit higher north. We have some in Tupelo, right? Which Tupelo or Tupelo, however you want to say that. There's Blue Springs. Okay. Got New Albany. Interesting. Yep, Blue Springs. So we have a camera. Ooh. It's kind of a bad, a little blurry. Mr. Install says, how fast are these storms moving? This guy that's warned here, that severe thunderstorm warning we have, this guy is cruising at, let's see, at 45 miles an hour east. I mean, 45 miles an hour. At least that storm is. So that's Tupelo radar. We have another one, right? There we go, Jackson. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty looking storm there. Like, so we take a look at velocity on this thing. Yeah, that's definitely producing some straight line wind damage. You know, I guarantee it. That thing is definitely producing some wind damage, which is not good. Right now it's moving to Clear Springs. It's moving towards Bartlett. Getting ready to hit Lawrence there. Same thing for however you pronounce that. Oh wow, that just updated. Yeah, that's pretty strong winds there. 60 mile an hour wind gusts apparently. Which, like I said, that's not good. Yeah, that's definitely not good at all. But I'm not going to jinx anything here, but I just want to go ahead and say that at least we don't have any tornado warnings. Knock on wood. Because because I don't want to say that. Let's see. Aquaberry says, when will Bowling Green... Let's see here. When will Bowling Green get the line of storms here? Well, Bowling Green's still a while away from this line here. And it's showing... The models are suggesting this thing moved through Bowling Green probably like in the morning tomorrow. Probably around sunrise. Kind of around sunrise there. Mark is back. What's up? Asking, is that called a front line? No. Yeah, this is a cold front that's moving through here. There's a bunch of names you could call it. You could call it a cold front, call it a squall line. You could call it a QLCS. Yeah, that's pretty much the main ones. Let's see, that's some pretty strong winds. It is. Like I said, obviously up to 60 here. I would not be surprised if it gusted even higher. We do have a station that's ahead of it towards like Meridian, but I don't know. Obviously, I don't know if it's going to keep up with that pace there by then. But if it does, then we'll obviously have, you know, some data coming through here. And speaking of data, actually, I have a... Let's see. I have a thing here that I can show y'all. Which, let's see. Where's the storm at right now? Between Meridian and Forest, which is east of Jackson. Okay, so east, Meridian, and Forest. Bingo. Okay, so I have this. So if I switch over to this scan right now, so there's Meridian right there, and there's Forest right here. So I can look at some stations here in a 25-mile radius. And we got one. It's in Meridian, and that's the one we were just looking at. Well, shoot. But it is also interesting, because I do want to see the... Let's see, we're going to move that to like 100 miles, and we're going to click right there. Okay, so there's one in Jackson. Look at this. Holy cow. So the red is showing the temperature. It peaked at around 80 degrees, and it just dramatically dropped. And it's kind of hovering around 65. So we lost a lot of that. Humidity's been spiking too. Let's try like Louisiana. Let's try Shreveport. Try this guy. Oh yeah, look at the big drop off on that one. Holy cow. Maximum of 80 and now it's at 50. So we literally dropped 30 degrees there. The greens, the humidity is starting to increase here. Yeah, the dew points are following too. And like I said, dew points there in the 60s is what's needed for thunderstorm activity. You know, upper 50s could theoretically work in some senses, but really, yeah, the dew points here is crashing down in the 40s, which is not supportive. So that is definitely interesting. Definitely. Sowing's here. What's up? Mr. Insall says it's raining here. Yeah. Will we have a slight risk tomorrow, says Rain? Honestly, I kind of don't think so. Because, like I said, there's a very, very much limited amount of instability in the atmosphere. Like I said, there's a limited amount of energy in the atmosphere that's available for thunderstorms to kick off here. I think it's mostly going to remain in the terms of maybe some wind gusts. I'd say it's a pretty low probability there. But anyways, like I said, I mean, we have the one severe thunderstorm warning. This is the only thing that's happening right now. Finally, things have calmed down a bit. We have one severe thunderstorm warning in effect here, like I said, for Newton, Hickory, Chunky, Decatur, Montrose. So obviously, we can see the very, very powerful winds on this thing. And like I said, this is what we call a... I want to say this is a bow echo, in a way. I mean, yeah, usually bow echoes have like a bowing segment here. I mean, yeah, that's not a well-defined bow echo, but it's a pretty strong line here, essentially. But it is creating some nasty winds here. Let's see, tornado watches started to expire. I think they have. Yeah, we had ourselves. Let's see. We'll take a look at the active tornado watches here in effect. Severe weather. Oh, wrong thing. We're gonna pull up the weather alert settings here. Tornado watches. Oh yeah, no, we've lost a lot of our tornado watches. Yeah, we only have them left for, let's see, east of Baton Rouge, north of New Orleans. There, Jackson is still in it, but I tell you what, Jackson's already passed that main line. So, and like I said, the thing is that on those fronts here, what's creating the tornado, obviously is the winds at the lower levels screaming north, and the winds changing directions higher up in the atmosphere. But the thing is that behind the front, for example, here's kind of portions of the front there. So what's happening is the air is coming back this way at both angles, mid and upper. So basically that is ruining the chances for any tornadoes. And so basically everywhere that's behind this front here theoretically has lost their chances for tornadoes. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that made some sense for you. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that tornado watches because, like I said, it creates a lot of kind of an eyesore, honestly. And like I said, it kind of hides that severe thunderstorm warning we have in effect here. But I mean, it's definitely not hard to spot here on velocity scan. Holy cow! Yeah, the thing's still kicking pretty good. Ahead of the storm here, we have temperatures 68. I wonder what the temperature is doing before that big line is getting there. Let's see. Once again, that's in Meridian, Mississippi, right? Or yeah, there's Meridian. Okay, we're gonna switch back here really quickly. So we have that one. We have that one station in Meridian here. So temperatures climbed up today to about 78-ish, 77, 78-ish. Then started dropping a bit. Now it's kind of leveling out. Because obviously because it's very humid out and it takes a lot more energy to change those temperatures and stuff. So it's kind of hovering until the cold front hits and it's going to drop. So the future of this will probably go something like this and then just kind of die out that way. I mean, it'll eventually do something somewhat like that. Obviously I'm not exactly... That was not something to take too seriously, but you get the point. It's gonna start to drop a bit. But once again, we have 18 minutes on the severe thunderstorm warning here. Once again, it closes or ends at midnight Eastern. Also, which is basically 11. Like I said, basically 11 Central. Like I said, the Central time zone is in the bottom right there. Let's see. Sewing says we were high 50, now 38. I got you. Yeah, let me actually pull that up here for you specifically. Like I said, you're kind of right around here somewhere, right? We'll just grab this one here towards Gainesville. Showed a high of 44, and yep, it's crashing quick. It's not quite at the freezing point, but it's getting there. At the rate it's going, you'll get there probably in the next few hours. I'd say probably in the next 3 or so hours, probably. If it continues on the rate it's going there, then probably. But I mean, it's definitely kicking. That's for sure. But like I said, back to this guy. I mean, this is the pretty interesting storm system here. Okay. Really nothing else happening here. This is good. I'm glad to see this, though. Nothing than just this big line, this big old line here. Like I said, this thing's really, really cracking pretty good. What's up, Carl? Glad to have you here. But, like I said, it's been a long day, guys. That it sure has. But luckily, like I said, we were here for the first warning to ever kick off with this storm here, and then hopefully to be the last. Hopefully to be here during the last warning. Which I'm planning on being here. I mean, it's almost midnight here, Eastern, so not sure exactly how much longer. Let's see. Oh, the SATCOM thing looks cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's the visible satellite right now. If I zoom out on it, yeah, there's the system right there. There's the low pressure right there, and that's basically the whole system there. It's crazy, really, really crazy. But yeah, we've been definitely keeping an eye out here for this for a long time. It looks like the event is over, so I don't know what you want to do, says Rain. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure either. I think I'm going to wait till this warning gets expired, and I'm going to stick around for a few more minutes, probably after. And if things start to kind of, calm down and stuff like that, I'm probably going to end it, but I'm not going to end it yet because I want to keep this, like I said, I want to keep this thing going. That's like True 3 image. Yeah, it's basically satellite view. That's what the satellite looks like right now. Basically, the big satellites up in space beaming down on Earth. That's what it looks like. Yeah, we got live satellite view and we got live radar views too. So we got it. We got it all. But we're definitely gonna keep on watching this, you guys. I don't think I'm ending it anytime soon here. Like I said, at least till midnight. Sure has been a long day. Well, I have an idea. So, like I said, there's been a couple people in chat here. What program is it? It's called AWIPS. But there's something I want to go ahead and show you guys here. So we switch over back to the models, like I said, with everything here. Now, as we track our way down here through time, that system moves through. Possibility of a Mid-Atlantic Southeast event here. But then there might be another storm system to move through. Might be a Valentine's Day event. Kind of looks possible. About a Valentine's Day severe weather event there. That's GFS here. Let's see the European model. This European model has to say... let's see, that does not go as far. Let's track down another run from that model. Okay, that system happens. Yeah, it kicks up some snow from the Mid-Atlantic, possibly. Yeah, there it is. So it looks quite probable. It definitely looks quite probable here. So we might be in line for another line there. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Which, I mean, hopefully it's not too bad. But we'll see. Let's see, can't just trust one model. Yeah, that's why I was swapping between the European and the GFS there. It's always good to get mixed opinions here. Here's the Canadian model, and yeah, Canadian model also supports it too. So I'd say that's quite fair. Yeah. No, I mean that definitely looks quite probable. But anyways, like I said, guys, we have ourselves still a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect here. Like I said, here towards Decatur, towards Newton, towards Hickory, towards Chunky. We have ourselves towards Montrose, which obviously is quite interesting here. But like I said, if you guys have any questions throughout this, feel free to let me know. But I think the majority of this event is actually done. I'm glad I was here during like the entire thing of it. Like I said, but halfway, oh my gosh, it sucked because if you're just tuning into us and you haven't been here today, we were live for like 7 hours. Let's see, I actually have an exact number. I was live for 7 hours and 18 minutes. And then adding this on top of it. So I've been live for over 8 hours today. But it's just been quite hectic. We have only 11 minutes left on this one, which is good. Not too much longer. Yeah, that's heading right towards Meridian here. Rain says I'm under a strong southeast ridge. I got you. Carl says, "And get some sleep, Andrew." Yeah, probably should. Honestly, it's been a long day. So I think after this warning gets expired, I think we're going to call it a night. What do y'all think? And if you guys did enjoy it, like I said, if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Be greatly appreciated. You guys absolutely rock. But yeah, I think we're gonna do a new thing with the channel. I think we're only gonna go live during slight risks and higher. After this event, it's got me really thinking. We should probably only go risks. We should only go live slight risk and higher. So marginal risk here, unless tomorrow changes, we're probably not gonna go live on. We're probably not gonna do live coverage tomorrow. Essentially, Pilot says doing some homework right now. Everyone stay safe. You too. Also got my first job interview next Tuesday. We'll Pilot. Hopefully that goes good for you. I really do. Yeah, it's a big thing. Toby says heavy rain for East Tennessee in the morning? ? So no, probably not. We take a look here over towards Tennessee here. I'll go ahead and bring up the. I'll go ahead and bring up this version here, which if I move that down a little bit. So you can see as we track our way down here through time, all of that cold front decays by the time it really reaches eastern Tennessee there. And then a big streak of moisture is going to fire off across the south. Could bring some snow for Arkansas, though. Maybe for portions of Oklahoma, maybe. Which, that may be something to keep an eye out for. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not just that model that's supporting that. I mean, we also have the support here from the HRRR too, talking about that as well. So that's definitely pretty good. But anyways, let's see. We have 8 minutes to go here. Any final questions you guys might have, throw them down in chat right now. And if not, then I think we are going to call it a night, my friends. It's been a long day. Sure has. But I'm glad to see that this event did not play out as well as it was forecasted to, which is great news. Yeah, the models definitely really took this somewhere. But, between what actually happened here, I mean, we did have a few tornadoes. Yes, we did have a few tornadoes. And I think we had about 3 or 4 tornadoes today. And we covered all of them. But I'm just definitely thankful that, things could have been way worse. Things could have definitely gone a lot worse here. So that is obviously something good to pull out of it. But obviously, like I said, for the people who obviously got impacted by this event here, like I said, your prayers goes out to you guys, because I know there was a few areas that did get damaged by tornadoes and stuff like that. So, but that's that. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna pull back up the models here really quickly. Let's see. Cool says thank you for streaming the whole day, Andrew. No problem, Cool. No problem at all. Let's see. That's the instability moving through. Okay, that kicks off. Yeah, then we have the advection from another one. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if that plays out there, like I said, this is basically for the 14th through the 16th from what it looks like. That could be interesting. That could play out to be something, which we'll watch. Get some rest, you deserve it. Thank you so much. Toby says, good night, Andrew. Thank you. No problem, Toby. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up here, y'all. Yeah, there's 7 minutes left. I'm just gonna let this expire. It'll just expire here. It looks like those winds are actually depleting too, a little bit, which is good. All right, my friends. Well, it was a long night. We did it. We went through majority of the event here, which is awesome. Obviously, I have to give a big shout out to our donators for today. Let's go ahead and go back on our list and give a huge shout out, starting here with Moo in the beginning of the live stream. Moo, thank you so much. I don't know if you're here. I don't know if any of these guys are here, but if you are, Moo, thank you so much. We have Jenny with 2 donations. Jenny, thank you so much for your donations. Greatly appreciated. Absolutely rock. We have Hack. Thank you so much, Hack, once again for the donations. You absolutely are the best, you guys. We have Games Are My Name. And we have Proxy. You guys both, thank you so much. All of our donators here for today, thank you all so much for helping out the channel. Like I said, it not only helps out, the channel, but it also helps out me, because like I said, this is what I do for full time. So, like I said, obviously, whatever I make here is what I make, essentially. So like I said, if you guys, would like to support us, except I'm not telling you all to support us, but like I said, if you would like to help us out, help the channel out, with the programs and stuff like that. Like I said, these things are unfortunately not free. Like I said, if you want to leave a few dollars, feel free to do so. If not, don't worry about it. Like I said, it'll be just greatly appreciated. Just good having you guys here in general. That's all this is about here. Just making sure you guys are staying safe out there and all that fun stuff. But like I said, once again, everybody, I'm definitely glad that this event did not play out as bad as it looked, which is good. But we'll keep our eyes to the skies here over the next several days, and we'll see what's going to be happening, because it looks like we're still in a pretty active pattern here. So with this event moving its way out here, like I said, we have that low pressure system that's going to be pushing across the southeast here, and then we're going to be having essentially, maybe even another one that could drive some severe weather. So maybe some winter weather for the southeast, and then followed right after that, maybe some severe weather could be possible. So we'll have to watch out for it. Katie says, thank you so much. Sleep well. You too. Pilot says, have a good night, you guys. You too, Pilot. Haley says, good night, Andrew. I hope you have a good night's rest. I'll see you tomorrow for the live stream. And I'm upset at the people who didn't issue a tornado warning in Louisiana. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. But they finally did after. I mean, there was no confirmation it dropped, though. That's good. So it definitely needed a warning, though. They did not do it. All right, am I going live tomorrow? Yeah. For something, tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be severe weather coverage or if it's just gonna be like a forecast stream. But we'll see. We'll see how things play out here. We'll see. Mr. Candy Cane says, good night, you too. Pray for Turkey. They got hit hard. Yeah, absolutely. That's very sad. All right, guys. Well, I tell you what, that's going to go ahead and do it for us here right now. Once again, we have 3 minutes left on this warning here. This thing's about to be expired. They would have probably already issued another warning if they were going to extend that, so I think we're good. So that's going to do it, my friends. Once again, thank you all so much for watching here tonight. Thank you all for everything. Big shout out goes to every single one of you all. Thank you all for the subscribers. Thank you all for the likes, everything like that. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Be greatly appreciated, my friends. Once again, thank you all so much for everything. You guys are the best here. The stream is heading off here in about 2 minutes, so if you guys want to say goodbye to your friends and family who might just be hanging out in chat, make sure you do that now. But anyways, my friends, that's going to wrap it up here for tonight. Once again, thank you all so much for being here, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Carl says, good night, man. See you later. See you later, Carl. All right, my friends. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we will catch you all sometime tomorrow. Peace out, my friends. See you then.
Highs in the lower 60s. Chance of rain 40%. Monday night, cloudy. A chance of showers in the evening, then showers likely after midnight. Lows around 50. Chance of rain 60%. Tuesday, mostly cloudy. Showers likely, mainly in the morning. Windy with highs in the lower 60s. Chance of rain 70%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers in the evening, then partly cloudy after midnight. Windy with lows in the mid-40s. Chance of rain 20%. Wednesday, partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 60s. You're listening to your weather radio, station WXJ97, broadcasting in Shreveport on 162.4 megahertz. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. Here's a look at local weather conditions as of 10 p.m. At the top of the hour, skies were partly cloudy in Shreveport. The temperature was 50 degrees at the regional airport. The dew point was 43, making the relative humidity 76%. Winds were west at 18 miles an hour, gusting to 28. The pressure was 30.03 inches and rising. In Bossier City, at Barksdale Air Force Base, skies were cloudy, with a temperature of 50 degrees. The dew point was 41, making the relative humidity 72%. Winds were west at 18 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.03 inches and rising.